What up, people?
Hey, everybody. So, I wanted to explain why I don't have my Suicide Squad full movie review up.
His fault.
His fault.
No, it's totally his fault.
So, I was getting ready to go and do my review, and then he sent me a text, and he's like, hey, what are you doing tonight? I want to see Suicide Squad. I'm like, all right, well, come on over.
I'm already here.
I'm already down here. We might as well watch it, watch it again. The funny thing is, so I saw it last night, and you saw my first impressions, which is my last video. And there was something in the middle of the movie that bothered me, and I wanted to get some more information. So I went and watched it again at like 1:30 today. And I was like, all right, then I'll just go home and I'll work out my review and I'll record it.
Then I text him.
Then he texts me, he's like, what are you doing tonight? I want to see Suicide Squad. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm seeing it for a third time within 24 hours.
So aren't you glad you saw it again, though? Because it made more sense.
I think it's going to service my review really well, and when I do my full review, it will show that.
Definitely.
It will show that.
Definitely.
So, I will say thank you.
Of course.
Well,
always.
plus it's always nice to hang out with you.
Of course, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
always a pleasure to hang out.
Yeah, and we got to talk about it and everything, but what were your impressions of the movie?
Okay, so first of all, I am a huge Squad fan. So being able to see this movie in the first place, amazing. There are a few slow spots in the movie that we're not going to talk about.
No spoilers.
Exactly, no spoilers here. But otherwise, other than that, I am glad they did the movie. I am glad of the pieces they put together. I am really pleased with all the characterization that they put in the movie. I'm awesome with the soundtrack. I'm not sure if you were thinking about that, but for me, the soundtrack that they did for this movie, Prismo. It is awesome.
There are going to be there's going to be not references, but people are going to compare it to Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right, yeah.
And Guardians of the Galaxy had the same thing.
Right.
Amazing soundtrack.
Exactly.
So it did. It had a great soundtrack. That 21 Pilots song is amazing.
Right? Yeah.
Like perfect for the movie.
Exactly.
What'd you think of Harley Quinn?
Harley Quinn is, yes. So, yes.
Harley Quinn.
If you guys are anything of a Harley Quinn fan and you haven't seen this movie, you guys would be, oh my God, beyond pleased. You will be, I don't even know how to put it in words. It's just, for Harley Quinn herself is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, and Margot Robbie is perfect.
Yeah. Couldn't have picked a better one.
It's Harley Quinn started with the animated series in the 90s, and then she got her own comic, and then for a bit, and then she was in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
But I think Margot Robbie pulled it off so well.
Yeah,
especially the accent was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So for a lot of the reviewers that you see that gave the movie negative reviews, there was one by Ropert, which was very weird because he's like one of the top reviewers. And he said that he didn't like her accent.
Yeah, which is weird.
And I'm like, that's her accent.
Right.
If they changed that, all the nerds would be super fucking pissed.
Exactly. Like, have you lost your freaking mind?
Yeah, you don't change that accent. So I think Margot Robbie did a great job. What do you think of Jared Leto's Joker?
Jared Leto. Let me just tell you, holy hell. He's definitely the young jokester where he was just the emotional side. He was a Prismo beyond a belief. He was the Joker that makes you cringe by just thinking of, holy hell, this is the Joker. So I loved how he was able to portray Joker. I loved how he used it into his own style and made it probably even 10 times better. I love how he was able to build off of the other Jokers and make this the perfect Joker for this movie.
Yeah, very unpredictable.
Right.
Very much of the Jason Todd Joker.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And my big surprise for the movie,
right,
which I'll get into in more detail in my spoiler review, but Captain Boomerang.
Yeah, right?
What the hell?
Who else thought that he was going to be awesome? If you see this movie, what did you think? Did you think that he was going to be anything like this? How do you know him from any of the movies? I mean,
Jai Courtney, he always seemed like he popped out of nowhere and just showed up in like big action movies.
Exactly.
But wasn't that great. Like he was like okay.
Exactly.
But he wasn't bad. He was just okay.
Right. Yeah. But
in
this
one, he shined.
Yes.
I was like, yay! Jai Courtney did something. Yay! I was so happy.
Which means to say that he should be left to be able to have his personality and his Aussie-Aussiness and
have his natural accent.
Exactly. Because with that, he brings so much more to the plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Yeah.
And so great. And then Amanda Weller.
Yeah. Okay. So once again, me being a huge Suicide Squad fan, I'm even wearing my belt. No, I'm not even showing if I'm even showing my belt today. Like, yeah.
You're wearing a Suicide Squad belt?
Yes.
Seriously? Dude, he's got a Suicide Squad belt.
I am a Suicide Squad fan. Like, you have no idea. If I could dress up my whole entire room as Suicide Squad, trust me, I would have done.
You probably would.
So Amanda Weller. Now, she is the queen bitch of Suicide Squad. She makes these guys do the impossible and make these guys kind of ring against each other.
Right.
But oh god, Viola. She made
perfect.
Yes.
And the thing is, like, it worked so well with the character because she doesn't look like somebody that would be that intimidating.
Right.
And in the movie, she pulls it off so well.
Exactly, which I like because in the cartoon series, she seems intimidating, but in this movie, she doesn't look intimidating until you get on her bad side, and you're kind of like, who the hell are you?
Yeah.
So
well, and that one scene, and we're not gonna give any spoilers, but that one scene with Rick Flag, and he's like,
oh yeah,
I heard about you.
Yeah.
I didn't believe the stories.
And she's kind of like nobody does.
And yeah, exactly. Like, she matched that character so well.
Right?
I loved it.
Yes. So if you watch this, I hope it gets to you. You are amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, we won't talk too much about the other characters because they could give away spoilers.
Right.
But did you think that the actors played them well?
I really thought that everybody was played well. I'm kind of one of my most favorite fans is Diablo. And I thought he was done very well. I gave a great nod to him. I'm kind of sad that they didn't give him as much characterization as everybody else, but perfect.
Yeah, it was. You were worried going in.
Yeah,
because you were like, "Oh, I hope they do Diablo right."
Right. Yeah. No.
And then we were watching the movie, and there's this one part. No spoilers. But there's this one part, and he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "See, told you.
Right?
I told you." But what did you guys think? Comment below. Let us know. All of my Patreon and social media stuff in my mailbox or in the description box below. And I promise my full review will be up tomorrow when I can get to it. But he's the reason it's not up tonight, and we just wanted to talk about it. So,
yeah, blame it on me. I see how it is.
Yeah, it's all your fault. God damn you for hanging out with me and having fun.
I know.
Oh, I was supposed to be at home alone working. What is wrong with you? But like, share, subscribe, tell your friends.
Laters.
And we'll see you on the next video.
Peace.